Washington Green Fest in DC, and we've come across a fantastic organization that we'd like to let you guys all know about to help the environment and help this organization. Hi Patrick, I'm Kim.
Hi Kim, nice to meet you, thanks.
Nice to meet you. Please Patrick, tell me, this is amazing stuff. When I first walked by, I wasn't sure exactly what I was seeing, and then you brought me in, so please tell the audience what you got.
Well, what we are is an environmental nonprofit working to help save the Mediterranean cork forest. Our mission is to help educate, one of our missions is to help educate the American public about the importance of saving these forests. This is one of the most highest levels of forest biodiversity on the planet, a large number of endemic and endangered species, plus these forests are the livelihoods for hundreds of thousands of family farmers who've been farming these forests for generations. So we work on a number of different programs. We have one program called Cork Harvest, which is our program of recycling corks. We're partnered with Whole Foods globally, and you can bring your corks to your natural corks to Whole Foods, and then we recycle them without increasing their carbon footprint, and make them into a number of projects, and we recycle them regionally through partners that we use.
And I noticed that there's a wonderful booth here that we're going to add some footage for you to see what you can actually do with cork. But we also, my question was, what does this do for the environment? It did look like they were ripping this off, and I realized they weren't. So please explain to me what they were doing.
Well, the cork trees are harvested by hand every 9 years. It's the only forestry practice where you actually remove all of the wood from the forest, but you leave all of the trees living. It's very healthy for the tree. This is the only tree in the world that you can actually remove the bark from without harming the tree. And to this day, it's still done by hand by master craftsmen in the forest. And so these forests represent one of the largest carbon sinks and oxygen providers on our planet. The cork tree that is harvested of its bark over the life of the harvest will actually absorb 10 tons more CO2 than a tree that's left unharvested.
Really?
Yes.
That's how many SUVs taking off the road?
Well, here's an example. One acre of cork forest will absorb all of the carbon that an average American SUV will generate in 1 year. And there's 6.6 million acres of cork forest.
Wonderful. Patrick, if people want to get involved with your organization, how do they find you?
You can find us by going to our website, which is corkreharvest.org. We certainly would love to have people donate to the program, as we are a nonprofit, but they can certainly get involved by recycling their corks and asking the wine industry and their local restaurants or bottle shops or wine shops to please promote wines that are closed with natural cork and to not buy screw cap or plastic closure wines.
And it's actually better for the wine?
It's much better for the wine, yes.
Okay. Patrick, thank you.
Thank you, it's our pleasure. Thank you.
I'm Kim from Green Planet.
Hi Kim, nice to meet you.
Oh, I'm amazed. I cannot believe what I just found here. Remember we were showing you about the cork and how they're recycling it and how they're harvesting it in Portugal and everywhere. It's an amazing thing. And now I met this gentleman who's going to tell us I'm standing on cork. Did I ever?
You're standing on cork. This is a cork that's made to look like a pearl sandstone.
This is gorgeous.
Aesthetically, cork can offer you just about anything you want. It can offer you a hardwood. It can offer you a leather look. It can offer you a limestone. It can offer you a sandstone. I mean,
are you going to tell me this is cork too?
This indeed is cork. This is a leather cork tile, and very thin. Acoustically, it's fantastic. They use it in libraries. They use it in law offices, dens, rec rooms. They've used it for 50 or 60 years in sound recording studios, just to give them some acoustic dampening.
Really?
It's a fantastic product.
Now,
obviously, you've heard that it comes the environmental aspects of it, but I mean, aesthetically, it's pleasing to everybody. And the idea behind AppCore and this mobile showroom is to show people that this is what cork is. It's not just your raw cork or your cork stoppers.
Not just the wine bottle cork?
No, exactly.
But you could recycle wine bottles.
Oh, and they do, absolutely. Yeah. There's a couple of different processes. Absolutely. They'll make tiles, they'll make mosaic tiles. Yeah, it's incredible. It's a very versatile product. It's warm, it's comfortable, it's soft, it's waterproof, it's mold and mildew resistant, it's fire retardant, insects don't grow.
Because of that?
Hypoallergenic, absolutely. Yeah.
Can you show me in the other room? You've got some great stuff here.
Absolutely. Itself is made from the bark of the cork oak tree. Portugal. What they'll do is they'll peel this off by hand, relax it, and pop the wine stoppers out. Obviously, it's a great industry. It's in a little bit of a decline due to the plastic wine corks and the screw tops. But what we want to also showcase is the fact that this byproduct can get ground up into this glomerate and formed into giant molds, and then shaved off into various thickness of veneers, for which they make the tiles for the floors, for which they make fabrics, for which they make
Is this
handles.
pocketbooks they're making and shoes?
These are the Birkenstocks. They've been used. Cork's being used in Birkenstocks, wedges, women's handbags, gaskets. For years and years, you've seen it all around you for many years, and you've just never realized that this is the byproduct of the wine industry.
Patrick, are we standing on Cork again?
This is what we call a mosaic tile. It's recycled wine stoppers on a mesh backing, grounded with grout. Fantastic for laundry rooms and showers and workshops and whatnot. Very resilient, relatively cheap. And just, I mean, the fact that it's such a green product in itself, and then it's recycled green product, I mean, you couldn't possibly get any better.
Nothing better.
Yeah. So for 400 years, it's been illegal to chop down a cork oak tree in Portugal. What they do is they strip the bark, perpetuate the growth. Now the tree doesn't die in 200 years, it can grow upwards of 500 years.
As I understand it, as you strip the tree, you're actually helping the tree.
We are absolutely helping the tree. We do not touch the canopy. The canopy is the second most diverse ecosystem in the world next to the rainforest. And they don't want to upset the delicate
balance of that.
Absolutely.
Right.
Even the tiniest particles of dust from this is used to power the machines in the Portuguese plants.
Is this a demonstration of that?
This is a demonstration of the different aesthetics and the different uses that we can put it to. It is 100% used product. There is no waste product. We never chop down the trees. It's fantastic for designers and architects because it's it's fantastic for designers and architects because it falls into the Leeds point system and really offers them a lot of tax credits and whatnot for using this product. They've just put it into MIT. They've just put 50,000 square feet into Harvard. It's growing and growing and growing.
Thank you so much. I had no idea that what a recycled wine bottle could have been doing by making different products like this. Thank you for your time.
My pleasure.